This is your girl TeraChantelle. Hello, how are you? I just wanted to come on here and say thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. How much I appreciate you, how much I am dedicated to the mission. I am dedicated to the movement. I am just truly eager and I am excited where life is going and where life is headed, because just the fact that we have touched 75k, okay, like, you don't know what this truly means and how much I have been working, studying, sacrificing, crying tears of joy, and just true dedication on this healing journey for myself, which is the self-love journey. And the fact that the word is finally getting out. You have to just be patient on your journey. You have to be consistent on your journey. You have to be dedicated on your journey. You have to know your why and why you do anything. I never did it to be liked. I never did it to be right. I just did it because it felt good to my own soul, by being vocal, by being vulnerable, by telling jokes, spreading light and spreading love in the most realistic way for myself. Because the truth of the matter is, once I started knowing myself, I could not fold underneath any type of pressure anymore. I seen right through the games, right through the foolishness, and right through the lies, because I stopped living a lie. And that is like taking back your power when you stop believing other people lies, society lies, the media lies, and realize what is your truth. That is your power when you know your truth. And I have many truths that I have been exposing on the internet, just exposing myself, because I can't keep it in. I can't keep it in that I don't want no kids. I can't keep it in that I love being single. I can't keep it in that I live this celibacy lifestyle. I can't keep it in. We are on the internet where you are here to express yourself, where you are here to be authentic with yourself. I am not meant to just live a lie. I am not meant to just do what the crowd is doing, what everybody else is doing. I know we live in a very hookup culture, where we live in a very dating culture, where we look at all of this media trying to distract us from the true goal. And the true mission is to come back home to yourself. Is to, matter of fact, love yourself. That's the true mission. And once I came to this conclusion, do you think people can finesse me? Do you think people can tell me about myself because I know myself? You can't tell me about myself because I know myself. I know what I want out of life. I know my intentions for this life. And once you know your intentions for this life, you can never be swayed otherwise. You gotta be solid in your morals, solid in your respect, solid in your boundaries. One thing about me, I'm very strict when it comes to my boundaries. I don't play about me. I refuse to set myself up, to snitch on myself, to disrespect myself, to play myself. I refuse to just hand over my power. And that's where I have taken back my own power by saying no. saying no to other people and choosing myself. And you can never lose when you choose yourself. You can never fail when you choose yourself. It's all about investing in you. You are the best investments. That is your biggest flex of it all. Invest into your well-being. Invest into your mental health. Invest into your physical. Invest into your spiritual. Invest into your emotional. Because once you got your emotions in check, baby, that's emotional intelligence. You know the rest from there. Because you have to be in control of your own emotions. You can't be a slave to your emotions. You can't be a slave to your flesh. You got to have the self-control, the self-discipline to not fold under pressure and to not get off course. But if you don't know your purpose here, if you don't know your pathway, people can pull you up out of your own vision. You got to have a vision for your life. You got to have a vision for your life. I hope it's not too loud out here because they mowing the lawn right when I'm deciding to do my sermon, to do my thank you speech, you see? But am I going to get distracted or am I going to stay focused? Most people are so easily pulled because they get distracted so easily. You let people distract you from your own mission. You let people distract you from your own accomplishments and your own goals. And then you jump on somebody else's program when you must have a program for your own life. You must have a vision for your life. You must know where you are headed, even when you don't see it right in front of you. You must know this by being content with yourself and where you're at, being present in this moment, by loving this moment, by cherishing this moment. Because all we got is this moment here. And if you're not happy in this moment right here, ain't nothing gonna ever make you happy. You gonna think a relationship gonna make you happy. You gonna think kids gonna make you happy. You gonna think a job gonna make you happy. You gonna think money gonna make you happy. None of that is going to make you happy if you're not happy with yourself. If you are not secure within yourself, if you don't love yourself unconditionally. This human experience is created for us to come back home to ourselves, to come back to wholeness, instead of operating like we half of a person, waiting for our other half. You out here looking for a soulmate, but you can never find yourself when you looking for somebody else. Once you stop looking for a soulmate, you will start to find yourself. You will start to find your hobbies and what you love, what greatness you possess on this earth. You are here to give. You are not here to take. You are here to give your love, give your smile, give your happiness, give your encouragement, give your motivation. What are you going to give here? You're not here to hoard. You're not here to take. You're not here to hold hostage. You're not here to hide. You are here to be. You are here for you. Nobody else. You are not here to self-destruct, to self-sabotage. You are not here to play small. You are not here to overgive. You got to stand on your boundaries. You got to respect yourself enough to say no when this or that is not feeding you. It's not feeding your soul. You got to do things that makes you feel alive, that feels good, that makes you come alive, that allows you to leisure. That is the luxury. When you have moments of leisure for yourself, to just focus on self-care, to focus on self-love, to just have a moment of stillness. You can't be afraid of alone time. You can't be afraid of truly taking time to think. Because me taking time to think for myself, it has allowed me to take accountability, to choose myself, to honor myself, to respect myself. You think I'm ever gonna just play with me again? You're sadly mistaken. You know, this year I will turn 30. And in my 20s, I'm so happy I was selfish. I'm so happy I chose myself. I'm so happy I had the audacity to choose celibacy. I'm so happy I had the audacity to say no to the foolishness, to say no to dating, to say no to the mediocre games. I am so happy I had this audacity in my 20s to be selfish, because nothing is wrong with being selfish. It means you love yourself. It means you have found inner happiness, internal happiness. You're not trying to find a solution outwardly to try to save you. That's the key to this cheat code of life. I always resort back to letting you know that life is a game. And you don't get any cool points when you betray yourself. You don't get any cool points when you disrespect yourself. You don't get any cool points when you are disobedient to yourself. You got to stop trying to put other people on a pedestal in your life, especially romantic love, and start putting self-love on the pedestal. Start putting God above all. God will never fail you. Self-love will never fail you here. It lives within you. The answers live within you. I appreciate y'all. You know, I came to the realization that I'm not afraid of being alone. And most people want company and want to distract themselves from others, want to distract themselves from themselves. So they want to use other people's company for the sake of the illusion of loneliness. But when you are lonely, it's a simple indicator that you are not connected to yourself. You should never feel lonely, because you got you, and you gotta have your back. But if you are not healing your inner child, if you're not allowing your youthfulness to play out in this world, you are not playful, you are hardened, and you are operating in survival mode, guess what? You are mentally abusing yourself. And now you're going to try to manipulate other people to join in on your selfishness, because you refuse to do the inner work. You refuse to entertain yourself. You refuse to love yourself. So now you're going to suck the life out of everybody around you, because you're an emotional vampire trying to feed off of other people. When you don't have your own inner power, you are going to take other people's power, other people's energy, because of this lack of knowledge for self. And I'm so thankful for my community. I'm so thankful to have like-minded souls that understand the power of self, the power of self-love, the power of accountability, the power of celibacy. Shout out to everybody in the Celibacy Gang Facebook group. Shout out to everyone on YouTube for joining this community with me, joining this ride with me, joining this journey with me. Because I could not keep this happiness in. I want everyone to feel this happy. I want everyone to love themselves as much as I love myself. I want people to really practice celibacy. And let me know how it goes for you. Let me know how beautiful life gets for you. Let me know. Try being consciously single for once. Try it. Let me know. Because if you constantly think, oh, I'm bored with myself, I'm bored being single, I need somebody to text me, I need somebody to entertain me, you're still not healed, babe. You're still not healed. You are not healed at all, because you're still operating from codependency. You're still being codependent, waiting for other people to make you happy, waiting for other people to give you a compliment, waiting for other people to do the work that you have to do for yourself. Easier said with Meg. I appreciate you, love. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being present. Thank you for choosing yourself, sis. Like choosing to love you and having that audacity for yourself. I am so proud of women when they wake up to their highest self and their highest consciousness. And it looks so divine, because truly the woman has so much power. And when we activate this power, we can really shift the world. We can change the world. And we have the world on our fingertips. And that's the revolution. When you wake up to your highest self, when you wake up to your divinity, when you wake up to understanding that love already lives inside of you, boo. It lives inside of you. You don't have to have sex with anybody in order to feel love or to feel better about yourself. You don't have to do none of that. And we live in this hypersexual reality where people are so impressed by the bare minimum. And looks are truly the bare minimum. But they're willing to risk their life because they're just sexually attracted to someone in this brief moment. And you're going to give it up. And as a woman, we can't just give it up. Sex has to be important to you. It has to mean something to you. You should not treat it so casually. You should not treat it so recklessly. Because as a woman, we have consequences when we just give away our cookie. We have consequences when we just give away our body. And when these consequences get presented to us, are you going to have accountability? Because choosing celibacy is choosing accountability. That is the best birth control you can ever take, is celibacy, babe. You trying to get some birth control going on? Try celibacy. I'm not going to steer you in the wrong direction. But until you wake up and realize that casual sex will never benefit you, participating in this hookup culture will never benefit you, you looking like a pick me to me. You want to be picked. You want somebody to choose you. So that's why you feel like you have to exchange your body part in order for somebody's attention. Attention is the bare minimum, babe. You gotta want self-respect more. You gotta want to be respected more. But you have to respect yourself, and you have to respect your body. You have to have standards for yourself. You have to know that you are valuable. You can't treat your body so recklessly. You can't just give away it. You can't just give it away. You gotta lemonade access, okay? And I love that the cookie is on strike. This is why I wrote Pure Pussy Pimpin', because I put my body off limits and I'm on strike. I'm closing down shop, baby. Shop is closed. The cookie store is closed. You can't get in. I don't care how much money you got. You can't get in. You're not getting in here. This off limits. This off limits. You can't try to bribe me. You can't try to convince me. You can't try to love bomb me. You can't try to gaslight me. You can't try to fearmonger me into giving my cookie up. You can't get a bite of this. You can't get a bite of this. Because I'm a good wife to my damn self. I'm not waiting for nobody to wife me. I have wifed myself. I'm a whole wife to myself. I treat myself good. I give myself the soft life. I give myself the love. I give myself the respect. Because I stand on morals and integrity. I know my why. I know my intentions on why I'm choosing celibacy. I'm not doing it to find the soulmates. I'm doing it to find myself, to come back to myself, to heal myself, to love myself. I'm not doing it for other people. It's no more being codependent. You have to be self-sufficient and care for yourself. You got to stop treating your inner child like it's invisible. Stop ignoring yourself. Stop ignoring your inner child. Your inner child wants to be seen, wants to be felt, and wants to be heard. But you want somebody else to coddle your ass. You want somebody else to cuddle with you at night, to keep your bed warm. Because you refuse to sleep alone. You rather have a warm body than a peace of mind. You better keep yourself warm at night. Oh my goodness. 4B for life. And I have been doing this for a while now. Before I came to the awareness that it was a name for the movement. My movement always was consciously single, baby. We gonna do that above its all. Above its all. What is 4B? Let me explain this. I have made a video on it. I'm gonna drop it later on today, but I will explain it briefly to you. 4B is saying no to other people and saying yes to yourself. Choosing yourself. Having accountability for yourself. Respecting yourself. So when you respect yourself and you have accountability for yourself, you're not going to participate in the foolishness. You're not about to join the fuckery. Okay? Because the best thing you can do is opt out of the game and not play at all. Because if you really want to win, is by not playing. You can't play the game. The game of this illusion of romance. This game of tugging or begging or proving yourself for somebody to love you. You have to love yourself. You have to. Because once you love yourself, you're not going to give your body away recklessly. Sex is actually going to mean something to you. You're not going to mistreat it because you know the power you have as a woman. Because your divine power, you can end the bloodline with you. And if people are not acting correctly and they are mistreating you, then why would you continue to procreate with people who disrespect you? You have to put things off limits, and your body is one of them. I have always talked about I am child free. And that is one of the movements of the 4B, is being child free, being single, not getting married, and not participating in dating. And I have been doing all of those things consciously for 8 years. I never was interested in marriage. I never wanted kids. I realized having a husband is like having a headache. Why would I try to domesticate anybody? Be free. I don't need to put you on a leash. Be free. Okay? I'm not here to possess anybody. I'm only here to experience love and be love and operate in that state of love. So I am so thankful for choosing this journey of myself for myself, because the movement is here, the shift is here, only the strong will survive, and that is just the natural selection of this life. Because of course other women, like the pick-me's, will still participate in the hookup culture, but they will self-destruct on their own, because fairy tale makes sense. I don't believe in. So when I have stopped, y'all, my service is not the best because I'm outside, but thank you so much for the 75K. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your supports. Please check out Pure Pussy Pimping, available on Amazon. Self Love Manual, available on Amazon, and terachantellebusiness.com for my spiritual journey as well. And the PDF version, the ebooks, available. So thank you so much. I am available for interviewing. I'm available for coaching. I'm available, baby. Let's work. Let's shift. Let's shift the world. Let's make some noise. It's about time that we are the ones that lead the way. It's about time. You are your ancestors' wildest dreams, ladies. It's time to act like it. It's time to take back your power, baby. Stop playing yourself. Get to loving yourself. TeraChantelle. Peace.